Nanyang Primary School. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 4 Mathematics. Nanyang Primary School. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 4 Mathematics. Booklet A. Question 1. In the number 58,749, which digit is in the 10,000s place? The digit 5 is in the 10,000s place. The answer is 3. Question 2. Which one of the following is 90,317 in words? (90,317) in words will be 90,317. The answer is 3. Question 3. In which of the following are the numbers arranged from the smallest to the greatest? The four numbers in order will be 8,736, 36,078, 37,680, and 70,836. The answer is 2. Question 4. The price of a car is $99,000, when rounded to the nearest $1,000. Which of the following amounts cannot be the price of the car? Round $98,500 to the nearest $1,000 will be $99,000. Round $98,930 to the nearest $1,000 will be $99,000. Round $99,499 to the nearest $1,000 will be $99,000. Round $99,590 to the nearest $1,000 will be $100,000. The answer is 4. Question 5. Which of the following is not a factor of 64? The factor of 64 will be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64. The number that is not a factor of 64 is 6. The answer is 3. Question 6. Which one of the following fractions below is equivalent to 4/12? Convert 4/12 to the simplest form will be 1/3. The answer is 2. Question 7. Which one of the following fractions is smaller than 1/2? Two-thirds and 5/9 are greater than half. 4/8 is equal to half. 3/7 is smaller than half. The answer is 2. Question 8. Express 50/8 as a mixed number in its simplest form. take 50 divide by 8, and the quotient is 6, and remainder 2. The mixed number will be 6 and 2 over 8. Convert 6 and 2 over 8 to simplest form will be 6 and 1/4. The answer is 2. Question 9. Enzo colored 5/8 of the circles below. How many circles were colored by him? There are 32 circles. 1/8 of the circles will be divide 32 by 8, and the quotient is 4. 5/8 of the circles will be multiply 4 by 5, and the product is 20. The answer is 1. Question 10. Name the marked angle. Angles are labeled by specifying 3 points, with the center point being the vertex of the angle. The angle is angle RPQ. The answer is 4. Question 11. Allison has $1,043. Linda has 7 times as much money as Allison. What is the total amount of money that the two girls have? The amount of money Linda has will be multiply $1,043 by 7, and the product is $7,301. The amount of money that the two girls have altogether will be add $7,301 to $1,043, and the sum is $8,344. The answer is 3. Question 12. Which one of the following figures in the square grid below has both parallel lines and perpendicular lines? Figure 1 has both parallel lines and perpendicular lines. Figure 2 has only perpendicular lines. Figure 3 and 4 has only parallel lines. The answer is 1. Question 13. After making a quarter turn, in the anti-clockwise direction, Ahmad now faces the playground. What place was he facing at first? A quarter turn is equal to 90 degrees. Ahmad made a 90 degrees turn anti-clockwise, to face the playground. We shall need to make a 90 degrees turn clockwise, to find where Ahmad is facing at first. After making a 90 degrees turn clockwise, Ahmad will be facing the library. The answer is 4. Question 14. Zachary has 7 number cards shown below. He used all the number cards to form the greatest 2-digit even number, and the smallest 5-digit odd number at the same time. What is the difference between the two numbers that Zachary formed? Each number card can only be used once. We shall use the two greatest cards for the 2-digit even number, which is the digit 9, and digit 8, to form the number 98. We shall use the balance 5 smallest cards for the 5-digit odd number, which is 3, 7, 0, 5, and 1. We shall use the smallest digit 1 for the 10,000s place, followed by next smallest digit 0 for the 1,000 place. The next smallest will be digit 3, for the hundreds place, followed by digit 5, for the tens place, and last digit will be digit 7, for the ones place, to form the number 10,357. The difference between 10,357 and 98 will be, subtract 10,357 from 98, and the difference is 10,259. The answer is 1. Question 15. Karl, Lim, Mary, and Navin are each competing in a different sporting event at the Olympic Games: basketball, swimming, taekwondo, and women's rhythmic gymnastics. Karl and Navin do not know how to swim. Mary is the only female. Karl's event does not require a ball. Which event is Navin competing in? Mary is the only female. She will be competing in the women's rhythmic gymnastics. Karl and Navin do not know how to swim, so Lim will be competing in swimming. Karl's event does not require a ball, so Karl will be competing in taekwondo, and Navin will be competing in basketball. The answer is 1. Nanyang Primary School. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 4 Mathematics. Booklet B. Question 16. Some common factors of 18 and 54 are 1, 2, 3, and 18. What are the other two common factors of 18 and 54? The factor of 18 will be 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. The factor of 54 will be 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18, 27, and 54. The common factors of 18 and 54 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. The other two common factors of 18 and 54 will be 6 and 9. Question 17. Two of the numbers shown below are multiples of 7. Circle the numbers that are multiples of 7. The multiple of 7 will be 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70, and 77. The two numbers that are multiples of 7 will be 56 and 77. Question 18 A. Measure, and write down the size of angle Y. Using the protractor to measure angle Y. Angle Y is 53 degrees. Question 18 B. In the figure below, which line is parallel to line JK? The line that is parallel to line JK is line QR. Question 19. Using a protractor and a ruler, draw angle ABC equal to 75 degrees. Mark and label the angle. Using a protractor to measure 75 degrees for angle ABC. Angle ABC is drawn and shown as above. Question 20. Study the square grid above, and fill in the blank with A, C, D, E, or F. Point B is northwest of point blank. In order to know the exact point, when point B is northwest of that particular point, we shall look at which point is at the southeast of point B. The point that is southeast of point B is point A. In this statement, point B is northwest of point A. The answer is point A. Question 21. Anne is at the zoo. She is facing the tiger. How many degrees in the anti-clockwise direction must she turn if she wants to face the elephant? The angle between two animals is 45 degrees. There are 6 animals from tiger to elephant when turning anti-clockwise. The angle will be multiple 45 degrees by 6, and the product is 270 degrees. The answer is 270 degrees. Question 22. Complete the number pattern. 39,898, 38,898, 38,948, 37,948, 37,998. Missing number 37,048, 36,048. The difference between 39,898 and 38,898 will be subtract 39,898 from 38,898, and the difference is 1,000. The difference between 38,898 and 38,948 will be subtract 38,948 from 38,898, and the difference is 50. The difference between 38,948 and 37,948 will be subtract 38,948 from 37,948, and the difference is 1,000. The difference between 39,898 and 38,898 will be subtract 37,998 from 37,948, and the difference is 50. The number pattern will be in a sequence of less 1,000, followed by add 50 between the numbers. The missing number will be subtract 37,998 from 1,000, and the difference is 36,998. Let us check on the answer with the next number. The difference between 37,048 and 36,998 will be subtract 37,048 from 36,998, and the difference is 50. The missing number is 36,998. Question 23. Find the third common multiple of 4 and 6. The multiple of 4 will be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and 36. The multiple of 6 will be 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and 36. The third common multiple of 4 and 6 is 36. Question 24. A tennis racket, and 3 identical tennis balls, have a total mass of 536 grams. 2 such tennis rackets, and 3 such tennis balls, have a total mass of 904 grams. What is the mass of a tennis racket? The mass of one tennis racket, plus 3 tennis balls, is equal to 536 grams. The mass of 2 tennis rackets, plus 3 tennis balls, is equal to 904 grams. The mass of one tennis racket will be subtract 904 grams from 536 grams, and the difference is 368 grams. The mass of a tennis racket is 368 grams. Question 25. Mr. Wu saves $207 each month. How much does he save in 1 year? The amount of money saves in a year will be, multiply $207 by 12, and the product is $2,484. He saves $2,484 in 1 year. Question 26. The product of two numbers is 2,304. One of the numbers is 4. What is the other number? The other number will be, divide 2,304 by 4, and the quotient is 576. The other number is 576. Question 27. Johan read 4/9 of a book. There are 72 pages in the book. How many pages were not read by Johan? The pages not read by Johan will be, subtract 1 from 4/9, and the difference is 5/9. 1/9 of the book will be, divide 72 by 9, and the quotient is 8. 5/9 of the book will be, multiply 8 by 5, and the product is 40. There were 40 pages of the book not read by Johan. Question 28. In the number line below, what is the fraction indicated by the arrow? Give your answer as an improper fraction. The interval between two lines is 1/10. The arrow is pointing at 2 and 8/10. Convert 2 to improper fraction will be, multiply 2 by 10/10, and the product is 20/10. Add 8/10 to 20/10, and the sum is 28/10. Convert 28/10 to the simplest form will be 14/5. The answer is 14/5. Question 29. In the figure below, rectangle KLMN is made up of 20 unit squares. Mike was asked to shade 3/5 of the squares below. Then he was asked to shade another 4 squares. What fraction of rectangle KLMN would he have shaded altogether? Give your answer in the simplest form. One-fifth of the squares will be, divide 20 by 5, and the quotient is 4. 3/5 of the squares will be, multiply 3 by 4, and the product is 12. The total number of squares shaded will be, add 12 to 4, and the sum is 16, or 16/20. Convert 16/20 to the simplest form will be 4/5. The answer is 4/5. Question 30. Parcel C has a mass of 1/4 kilogram. The total mass of parcel C and parcel D is 5/6 kilogram. How much heavier is parcel D than parcel C? The common denominator for 1/4 and 5/6 is 12. Convert 1/4 to denominator 12 will be, multiply 1/4 by 3, and the product is 3/12. Convert 5/6 to denominator 12 will be, multiply 5/6 by 2, and the product is 10/12. The weight of parcel D will be, subtract 10/12 from 3/12, and the difference is 7/12. The difference in weight between parcel D and parcel C will be, subtract 7/12 from 3/12, and the difference is 4/12. Convert 4/12 to the simplest form will be 1/3. Parcel D is 1/3 of a kilogram, heavier than parcel C. Question 31. The figure below shows the cycling paths joining 4 pavilions, J, K, L, and M, in a park. What is the length of the shortest cycling path from K to M? Give your answer as a mixed number. The common denominator for 3/8, 7/8, 1/2, and 3/4 is 8. Convert 1/2 to denominator 8 will be multiply 1/2 by 4, and the product is 4/8. Convert 3/4 to denominator 8 will be multiply 3/4 by 2, and the product is 6/8. The distance from K to J to M will be add 3/8 to 6/8, and the sum is 9/8. The distance from K to L to M will be add 7/8 to 4/8, and the sum is 11/8. The shorter route will be 9/8 km. Convert 9/8 to mixed number will be 1 1/8 km. Question 32. A bakery sold mooncakes with 4 different types of fillings: red bean, peanut, lotus seed paste, and durian. The table below shows the fraction of the number of mooncakes sold for each type of fillings in one day. What fraction of the number of mooncakes sold were durian fillings? The common denominator for 1/8, 1/4, and 1/2 is 8. Convert 1/4 to denominator 8 will be multiply 1/4 by 2, and the product is 2/8. Convert 1/2 to denominator 8 will be multiply 1/2 by 4, and the product is 4/8. The total amount of red bean, peanut, and lotus seed paste mooncakes sold will be add 1/8 to 2/8 to 4/8, and the sum is 7/8. The amount of durian fillings mooncake sold will be subtract 1 from 7/8, and the difference is 1/8. The answer is 1/8. Question 33. Janil has 185 packets of beads. Each packet of beads contain 59 silver beads, and 2 gold beads. How many more silver beads than gold beads does Janil have? The difference in number of silver beads than gold beads in one packet will be subtract 59 from 2, and the difference is 57. The difference in number of silver beads than gold beads in 185 packets will be multiply 185 by 57, and the product is 10,545. Janil has 10,545 more silver beads than gold beads. Question 34. A jug contains some juice. So Yoon poured out 2/3 liters of the juice to drink. Mrs. Yo added 1/9 liter of juice into the jug. There was 8/9 liter of juice in the jug in the end. How many liters of juice was there in the jug at first? The common denominator for 2/3, 1/9, and 8/9 is 9. Convert 2/3 to denominator 9 will be multiply 2/3 by 3, and the product is 6/9. The amount of juice in the jug before Mrs. Yo added 1/9 liter of juice will be subtract 8/9 from 1/9, and the difference is 7/9. The amount of juice in the jug at first will be add 6/9 to 7/9, and the sum is 13/9. Convert 13/9 to mixed number will be 1 4/9. There are 1 4/9 liters of juice in the jug at first. Question 35. Ashanti had $2,100. She spent 3/7 of her money on food, $100 on transport, and the rest on clothes. What fraction of her money did Ashanti spend on clothes? 1/7 of the money will be, divide $2,100 by 7, and the quotient is $300. 3/7 of the money spent on food will be, multiply $300 by 3, and the product is $900. The amount of money spent on food and transport will be, add $900 to $100, and the sum is $1,000. The amount of money spent on clothes will be, subtract $2,100 from $1,000, and the difference is $1,100. Convert $1,100 to fraction will be, 1,100 over 2,100. Convert 1,100 over 2,100 to simplest form will be 11 over 21. Ashanti spent 11 over 21 on clothes. Question 36. A tank and a flask contain a total of 3,000 milliliters of water at first. David spilled 345 milliliters of water from the tank. He then transferred 480 milliliters of water from the tank to the flask. As a result, the tank had twice as much water as the flask. How much water was in the flask at first? The total amount of water left after the spill will be, subtract 3,000 milliliters from 345 milliliters, and the difference is 2,655 milliliters. The amount of water in the tank is twice the amount in the flask, after adding 480 milliliters of water to the flask. 3 units is equal to 2,655 milliliters. 1 unit will be, divide 2,655 milliliters by 3, and the quotient is 885 milliliters. The amount of water in the flask at first will be, subtract 885 milliliters from 480 milliliters, and the difference is 405 milliliters. There are 405 milliliters of water in the flask at first. Question 37. Liding rolled a white 6-sided die and a black 6-sided die at the same time. She multiplied the two numbers on the face of each die. How many possible ways can Liding get a product 12? When white die rolled a 2, black die would need to roll a 6. When white die rolled a 3, black die would need to roll a 4. When white die rolled a 4, black die would need to roll a 3. When white die rolled a 6, black die would need to roll a 2. There are 4 possible ways to get a product 12. Question 38. Mrs. Molly bought 2 liters of cooking oil. On Sunday, she used 1/12 liter of cooking oil. On Monday, she used 1/2 liter of cooking oil more than on Sunday. A. How much cooking oil did she use on both days altogether? B. How much cooking oil did she have left? The common denominator for 1/12 and 1/2 is 12. Convert 1/2 to denominator 12 will be, multiply 1/2 by 6, and the product is 6/12. The amount of cooking oil used on Monday will be, add 1/12 to 6/12, and the sum is 7/12. The amount of cooking oil used on both days will be, add 7/12 to 1/12, and the sum is 8/12. Convert 8/12 to simplest form will be 2/3. A. Mrs. Molly used 2/3 liters of cooking oil for both days. Convert 2 to improper fraction will be 6/3. The amount of cooking oil left will be, subtract 6/3 from 2/3, and the difference is 4/3. Convert 4/3 to mixed number will be 1 and 1/3. B. The amount of cooking oil left will be 1 and 1/3 liters. Question 39. Matt has a piece of wire. He used 2/7 of it to make a bookmark, and 2/3 of it to make a basket. A. What fraction of the wire did he use? B. What fraction of the wire did he have left? The common denominator for 2/7 and 2/3 is 21. Convert 2/7 to denominator 21 will be, multiply 2/7 by 3, and the product is 6/21. Convert 2/3 to denominator 21 will be, multiply 2/3 by 7, and the product is 14/21. The amount of wire used will be, add 6/21 to 14/21, and the sum is 20/21. A. Matt used 20/21 of the wire. The amount of wire left with B. Subtract 1 from 20/21, and the difference is 1/21. B. Matt was left with 1/21 of wire. Question 40. The points on the square grid below show the location of some landmarks. Refer to the square grid and answer the following questions. A. In what direction is the hospital from the marker? The market is facing the north. The hospital is at southeast direction from the market. B. Ravi is in school facing north. He makes a 225 degrees turn clockwise. What place is he facing now? There are 8 general directions in orders: north, northeast, east, southeast, south, southwest, west, and northwest. The interval between any two directions in order is 45 degrees. After turning 225 degrees clockwise, Ravi will end up facing the library. Ravi is facing the library after making 225 degrees turn clockwise. C. The town council wants to build a swimming pool. The location of the swimming pool is to the east of the library and northeast of the shops. Put a tick in the square where the swimming pool will be built. The square marked with a tick will be the location where the swimming pool is built. D. At first, Penny is at point A. She walks 1 unit to the north, 2 units to the east, and 1 unit to the south. Put a cross on the square grid to show where Penny is in the end. The location where Penny is in the end is marked X as shown above. Question 41. Mrs. Ng and Madam Amira went to a bakery. A. Mrs. Ng bought 24 cakes for a school carnival. How much did she pay for all the cakes? The cost of 1 cake is $36. The cost of 24 cakes will be, multiply $36 by 24, and the product is $864. A. Mrs. Ng paid $864 for all the cakes. B. Madam Amira bought an equal number of donuts and muffins and paid a total of $90. How many muffins did she buy? The muffins are sold in a set of 2. Therefore, we will need to find the cost of 2 donuts. The cost of 2 donuts will be, multiply $2 by 2, and the product is $4. The cost of 2 donuts and 2 muffins will be, add $4 to $5, and the sum is $9. The number of sets of 2 donuts and 2 muffins will be, divide $90 by $9, and the quotient is 10. The number of muffins will be, multiply 2 by 10, and the product is 20. B. Madam Amira bought 20 muffins. Question 42. Barney used circles and squares to make patterns as shown below. A. How many circles were there in pattern 102? B. Barney made a pattern with 52 circles. How many squares were there in this pattern? The number of circles increase by 2 with every increment in one pattern. The number of circles from pattern 2 to pattern 102 will be multiply 101 by 2, and the product is 202. The number of circles in pattern 102 will be add 202 to 4, and the sum is 206. A. There are 206 circles in pattern 102. The number of circles exclude pattern 1 will be subtract 52 from 4, and the difference is 48. The number of squares from 48 circles will be divide 48 by 2, and the quotient is 24. The number of square from 52 circles will be add 24 to 1, and the sum is 25. B. There are 25 squares in this pattern. Question 43. Huat had some chickens on his farm. He gave 1/4 of the chickens to Seng Choon, and 7/12 of the chickens to Jin Heng. Huat gave Jin Heng 84 more chickens than what he gave to Seng Choon. How many chickens did Seng Choon receive from Huat? The common denominator for 1/4 and 7/12 is 12. Convert 1/4 to denominator 12 will be multiply 1/4 by 3, and the product is 3/12. The additional chickens that Huat gave to Jin Heng will be subtract 7/12 from 3/12, and the difference is 4/12. 4/12 of the chickens will be 84. 1/12 of the chickens will be divide 84 by 4, and the quotient is 21. 3/12 of the chickens will be multiply 3 by 21, and the product is 63. Seng Choon received 63 chickens from Huat. If you enjoy our video, please do click on like and share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.